Good.
We're doing
Fox
all right.
Sports Hive. Fox Sports Hive.
Actually, hold on. We should, at this point, just make the meme, "In Sports Hive we trust." That's what we should do. That's what
Mm.
we should do. That's what we should do. 'Cause that list is so terrible that he has to be, thinking that dude, dear God. So bad.
It 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 ultimately like affects the the top of the top and the low, right? And to explain some of the stuff that we've read for the anti-tanking, for the stuff for the people that don't know, essentially, what it boils down to is players or teams can only trade now top 4 to top 14 protected lottery picks to each other instead of top 4 to top 10. So there's a little bit more leeway in the gambling luck, the betting luck between draft picks. Um, they're essentially, uh, if you make a conference finals a year before, you are not allowed to have a top 4 pick. Or when you're the bottom of the conference, you're not allowed to have um, back-to-back lottery picks in back-to-back years. Um, and then essentially the most like what I find to be essentially the most interesting one out of all of them is um oh what was the wording? Yeah.
And
Y-
yeah,
It was yeah, the lottery odds freeze at the deadline. As well as flattening the odds for all the lottery teams. And I know Gunnar and I specifically discussed off air, but essentially, if you're in the lottery team, if you're flattening the odds for everybody, you've already felt like the NBA has been rigged. And you're giving all these bottom end teams, the same odds to win. But now, if you're flattening the odds and making it the same for everybody, if it is a coincidence that it is quote unquote rigged, they're going to pick the worst team, the worst situation, and just give the best player coming out of the draft to the worst situation, so on and so forth, or the most marketable team. Like, it's kind of gross.
yeah, it can't be consecutive anymore.
Yeah, this hurts. This hurts small market teams. This, I mean, like throughout.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
kind of a little bit.
Sports Hive is affecting his Wi-Fi.
Actually,
And technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
if this really affects small market teams, is there a chance that teams could potentially disband because of this? Like, just we would actually see a reduction
They could.
because, like, what is that going to do for the league if, like, let's say that we lose 4 teams. Okay, that's 60 players that are gone from the rosters. That might actually, I don't know. That does condense it.
It,
Yeah.
well, I guess to like semi answer the question, like in my opinion, it won't disband, but this is an example of something that definitely could happen because expansion is basically almost already on the front doorstep because the league has also already said that they're thinking about expanding with Seattle and Vegas and moving one of the Western Conference teams to the Eastern Conference, either Minnesota or Memphis, right?
It had to be Memphis.
So
It has to be Memphis.
yeah, yeah, and
I think it has to
I'm
be
in
Memphis.
agreement. Um,
But
my before you finish, Frick, for the expansion specifically, these rules were allotted and put into effect in 2027. It would be a lot harder for the expansion teams to even be relevant because they're getting, the players that these teams aren't selecting in the expansion draft, as well as needing to be almost immediately successful off rip. Like they have to be the Orlando Magic in like 3 years in the beginning of the 90s to be able to compete over and over and over again. And
yeah.
see that happening. So would they be able to disband? I don't know. It's a possibility because they just might fail.
Both Seattle and Las Vegas would be high budget.
You know,
Yeah.
what's going to be funny is that because I follow people who don't know. People know that I'm a Spurs fan, but my how I became a Spurs fan is because my original team, and that was Seattle, and um, because people know me here, like the outside sports, outside of basketball, I'm a Seattle fan for mostly everything else. Um, there's going to be a serious convo about a certain team in the East not holding on to their franchise player because of how he's playing this year. And he's from Seattle. And he could honestly be their next franchise guy if they do expand within the next 2 years. Um, we could see Paulo in a Seattle Supersonics jersey.
It, okay. Another thing is if we're talking about an NBA expansion and we're talking about these anti-tank rules, I would think. Well, okay. Obviously, players are partners in the league; they get shares of ticket revenue, sales of jerseys, and everything. What if we were to just lower the amount of money that players also make to help?
I mean, I don't think that would. I mean, they wouldn't go for it, but I mean, it's a good.
I feel
Yeah,
like of the lockout season if that should happen.
yeah. They would just be like, yeah, no, dude, we're not even playing. It's
More
Yeah.
like 90. Probably, yeah. We wouldn't start.
Like the problem is you've introduced this much money already. Like you trying to like take it out. It's like
Yeah.
you've already let the
cap has
genie out
been
of the bottle.
insane since the 2016 offseason, and it's hasn't looked back at all.
Yeah, but see, okay, Anthony Davis, like there has to be stipulations for some players that are making this much money because like if there are players that are not playing full seasons but they're still making all this, there has to be some stipulations for them to actually need to play too because
Well,
So
Yeah.
the
Brick,
non-guaranteed.
Brick, I think
Yeah.
I think those guaranteed contracts that those owners have given out to players, like say like James Harden, who decided to like, oh well, I don't want to be here anymore. Like after a year or two, after they sign like 4 or 5 year deals, they're gonna want some like punishment for that shit. I guarantee next collective bargaining agreements, they are going to like hone in on that.
Okay.
Yeah, that would strictly be if what comes out of the new CBA deal in 2028. Yeah, I think it's a good question. I think we would have to put a pin in it and see what happens in the meetings in a couple years if they even keep the second and third apron because now it's more percentage of the cap compared to total amount of or APV and all this kind of stuff. Um, I get my thing because I know I was talking about it with a couple people off screen with the anti-tanking stuff. Is how does this affect the projected picks for teams who are good who are basing themselves in the lottery, aka the OKC Thunder? Because the whole why people believe that this team can be like a dynasty is because they have all these valuable picks. No offense, Miles, their picks from y'all, right? But then their picks from the Jazz and their picks from basically half the league for the next 4 years. If they're making conference finals over and over and over again with the set stipulation of that they can't get a lottery pick back to back years. How does this affect their picks from the Jazz and the Sixers and all this kind of stuff? Like, does this immediately just devalue everything that Sam Presti's been building for 15 years?
Yeah, it's like you have
Yeah.
and everything. I mean, their pick situation is like what basically the Lakers in the '80s had. Like you built up all this stuff, and it's like, hey, we just won the championship, and now we get the draft James Worthy number 1 overall.
Fair.
And now they don't is a new rule.
Oh, well, you guys are obviously on one topic. I did want to address one thing before we end up moving into the next spot, but yeah, you can keep on talking.
Yeah. Um,
Oh, I was talking about. Well, I was going to talk about the NBA expansion teams, and then like I don't know if we have. I guess the proper term would be athletic infrastructure. I guess because like there are great players overseas, and I feel like we need to expand on the amount of reach that we have because most people that play in the NBA are obviously American, but there's a lot of marketable players that they like. There's a lot of areas that the NBA doesn't even have footholds in that will never be like they don't indulge in basketball at all. And I feel like that's something that we need to do before the expansion as far as like reaching out to other like getting more establishment in other places around the world. Yeah, I just don't think that it's strong enough. Cause like like actually, I have friends in India that are heavy basketball players, and they are really freaking good, but there's no way for them to actually play in the NBA. And there's a ton of people that are like them over there.
Mhm.
So like India, you got a lot of China, you got a lot of Russia, you got like there's a lot of places that have people that could be really good for like basketball. Not necessarily the NBA, but like there's a lot of places and a lot of the population that is just not being reached.
Yeah, they they there's been talks for them to expand into like Eastern Europe, and having several teams there. So the international play would be there. What would be tricky is travel and transportation, um,
Yeah.
and allotted time, for international play. If there's a legitimate team that isn't here, that's not like Canadian.
There is a Chinese. Oh, the national Chinese, yeah. But yeah. Wait, what was I gonna say? Ah, damn. I forgot my train of thought. Um, Actually, what Jules was talking about for like travel windows, like, how would you guys feel about making the season longer if we were to branch into other areas?
Uh, yeah, I
Get
don't know if the
Yeah,
players are gonna go for that though, because it's like you're gonna have to like either stretch out the season to where it's like you get like a longer breaks in between games or like all-star breaks, like instead of like a weekend, it's like a week or 2 week long break for the players. Like I don't
the the
I don't know
thing
if the
that I
players
I would say is we'd probably like add maybe 10 games to the season, but you'd have people like you'd have a window of going overseas playing with a whole bunch of European teams and then coming back. And then you'd have that little window. Like one team will stay over there for a while playing against all those teams, and then they'll come back, or you'll have like bounce betweens just to accommodate for the travel time.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I feel like that would be the proper way to implement competition in other areas, because like that's also one of the reasons why like Hawaii, because I think that there have been people talking about like wanting to set up a team in Hawaii. It's just really freaking far away. But yeah, you would need to accommodate for the players at that point, making bigger spaces. Yeah, you can basically run travel circuits.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Is there really that? I mean, I know it's a lot to address, but oh wow. So are we are we just going year by year, or is it more like you're shitting on it? Or that's a bit. Not the best player on the the best player in the league is Kobe.
Oh
Unfortunately,
my god, dude.
Okay,
He's
Oh
not
my
the best player
god.
on his team.
like first off, First off, he's not the best player on his own team. Shaq is just leaps and bounds better. Duncan is better. Fucking Garnett's better. He's not even the best guard in the league. It's Gary Payton that year.
Allen Iverson's still better too, which is a funny thing.
Yeah.
So
Like,
you-
He is.
I guarantee you, these people value scoring so much. Well, why is Gary Payton giving me 25 a game and being first team All NBA, first team All Defense while being the sole carrier of a Sonics team?
And I know this is our favorite player. Like, does like argument for Vince here? Like, is
Yeah.
Vince over Kobe this year?
No, this is Vince. This is his peak. Like this is in the middle of it. This is right, literally second year. Yes, you
Was
could
the All
argue
NBA.
there's more than like you could argue he's Kobe's at the end of top 10 this year. That's not even a diss to him. It's great that he's already in this conversation, but he's not one. This is the only problem. I mean, I'd even
Yeah,
take
he's
Grant
not.
Hill here
yeah,
individually. No, Grant, this is
actually,
Yep.
real
arguably
quick, guys.
best season.
You good?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, go
Is Jerry Stackhouse a better player
no,
than
no.
in
Mm,
That's
2000?
pushing it. Even if it's
Okay,
30 again. Yeah.
because I was looking at the
Wait. Hold on. I hate to bring his name up. Isn't Karl Malone better this year?
No, I care. No.
I hate to Miles. He's given you listen, he's all NBA second team this year, giving you 25 a game right behind I think Vince Carter, and he's like in the playoffs. I think that first round against Seattle against Horace Grant, he's giving you I think 30 and 9.
You're right. I'm hating. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Let me take the bias out of it. Okay,
Yeah,
since
like
you're just naming guys, do you want to push Alonzo Mourning? Shoot.
Shit.
well, he's the best. He's the best. He's probably
I'm
one
talking
of
about
the
the dude
two.
third in MVP. Dude is who's at 4 blocks a game. Shit.
And does Jason Kidd have a fucking argument?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, so
Yeah, J Kidd.
that's about it though. Unless you want to be nasty and say Chris Webber, Jules.
I think he's
Hey,
got it.
JD's not here. I might push it.
I think he's got an argument on one.
Ah,
But
no.
Yeah, no. I think he is because J Kidd in 2000s All NBA first team. He wins the assist title that year. He's anchoring the number one defense in Phoenix, and he's sweeping the Spurs that year. And he the
Suns are good tonight. I
or not
forgot that.
sweeping? No. He's not. Well, no, yeah, he sweeps because that's still it's still 5 games in 2000, right? Sweep them in 3. Am Am I tripping?
Yeah, wait, also Kid's got a like screws in his foot too. Like he's playing he's not even playing healthy.
Hey, shout out Cliff, and then Anthony. Shout out Penny.
Yeah, he just loses against the Lakers the next year.
That's it.
I mean, the
Yeah.
next series.
That's not team.
And
Uh,
Shaq is frying again that series too.
all right, let's stop 2000. Let's go to 01. This should be nice too.
Shaq again.
Yeah,
I
at least I
mean,
could. The thing,
uh,
I will say this though. I think Kobe's top 5 in 01, but that's me.
I think
Okay,
he's like
actually,
fifth. Like
let,
if you want to have him over Iverson, that's fine. But I think there's a couple guys ahead of him.
I'm not taking, but who are we taking over Kobe in 01? Like if we're talking about the totality of the season, then
I think totality of the season. I think it's Weber. I think it's Duncan and
no, I'm including
So-
playoffs too. I'm talking about the
the
whole
playoffs.
Okay, so I'm looking at just the MVP voting for 2001. Allen Iverson, better or worse than Kobe?
Worse.
Worse.
I think slightly worse.
Tim Duncan,
Better.
Better.
Shaquille O'Neal,
Better.
Chris Webber,
Regular.
Yeah, regular season is better. Yes.
Kevin Garnett,
Better.
It's a toss. Man.
Better. That's
I think KG's clear cut.
T-Mac,
No.
that's no, not yet. But we're getting to the point where it's
Breakout.
like in our
okay. There's also Malone and Kidd,
Nope. I'm good.
and then David Robinson, Ray Allen, Vince Carter, Paul Pierce,
Nope.
Jerry
Nope.
Stackhouse,
Nope.
Michael Finley,
Nope.
Anthony
Nope.
Mason. Yeah,
Top
none
five
of
are-
those guys. I know that none of those guys are better than Kobe, but Kobe was
Yeah,
ninth in
yeah.
MVP voting.
Out Anthony Mason.
Utah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
But its totality, including playoffs, is top 5. So it's
Oh wait,
still not 1, but it's top 5.
How about Dikembe Mutombo?
No.
No.
The defensive monster still, but that's I respect the
could've said-
He got
defensive push.
DPOY. He got
could've said-
DPOY.
You
But
could've said- I'm not gonna lie.
Doug Christie?
Oh my god.
We're trolling.
Damn. Who's
Okay,
next?
let's
Tasia?
move
Oh, that's so funny.
We can push some agendas. We could push some.
Let's move on.
Uh,
Kobe's top 5.
yeah, he's top 5 in 02. But
Yeah.
again, he's not better than Duncan. He's not better than. I don't think he's better than Jason Kidd this year. Jason Kidd clearly, I think this year elevates his game with New Jersey and takes them to the finals. Like, even though it's a weak East, he is the sole catalyst.
And T-Mac is now better in 03. Or, oh no, this is
02.
02.
No, 02, T-Mac's getting close. It's
neck and
The
neck.
conversation starts now here. It started. But
Yeah.
I'd still, Kobe's still a top 5 player in the league.
yeah.
Yeah, I personally still have Shaq, Duncan, and Garnett over Kobe.
Are you taking Kidd over him, Jules?
I don't know.
To me, Christ, Jason Kidd, you're inefficient. I think that's a good conversation. If you value the defensive stability that J Kidd can give you, to me, there's no argument. If you're taking J Kidd, I think I would probably have J Kidd. I think it's.
Well, also, I think just the value of it, he gets there, they're one of the slowest teams, and then when he gets there, they're one of the quicker teams at a pace in the NBA in 02.
Yeah, and like I said, if you are valuing certain,
They're the
I'm
lowest
with
team. I think they were, because I forgot what their pace changed to. I think they got a little bit faster. I don't think it was this huge ass jump. But then again, that's just pace rating. As of watching, yeah, I agree.
Is 22-9 Gary Payton above Kobe?
No, not this. Gary's last great. Yeah, Gary Payton's
03
2000 was
wasn't
the
bad,
last
but
year.
it's like what you want from Gary Payton throughout his prime. Nah, it's not the last year. So
Yeah,
I'd
because
still
they
say
ended up finishing 5th in offensive, and they were bottom 500 in defensive. But yeah, they were.
this is like 03. This is finally where it's like clear cut top 5, and he was great in the regular season, but he's not the best player still.
No, he's not better than Duncan
Yeah.
Garnett. I make the case McGrady's better than him, but
I'm good off T Mac. I respect T Mac's like year, but if I count everything, then I'm still going to take Kobe.
I have T Mac over Kobe.
That was fine.
I
I'm
do
just
too.
saying, like, but this is like when he's like clear cut top 5.
but I think at this point,
Clear
I
cut top.
think Kobe is better than Shaq. I think this is the first year
Yeah,
where like
this is the year where it's like he's the guy. He's taking the reins.
yeah.
I agree.
04 is going to be
04 is it's Garnett clearly, and then
It's Garnett,
Duncan.
and
But then
then
after that, it's like
I'd say it's because I'm not that impressed with 04 T Mac. I'm not.
Yeah,
no.
No, neither am I. But you know, it's funny. I have this take a lot. Those MVP should have been flip flopped. I think Tim Duncan should have won here, and KG would have gotten more because of just the values, like advanced metrics and all this kind of stuff. I do think that KG is the best player, but I think Tim Duncan deserved the MVP because of what he's anchoring one of the statistical defenses during this era and the height of the dead ball era, and I value that a lot. But if we're talking about Kobe in this year, I think Kobe is better than Shaq. Point blank period.
He's the third
Yeah.
best player. He could be top. I
But
don't
we
think
are
any-
also getting into like this point in time where it's like
but this is like talent wise for the league this year. It's disgusting. I
yeah,
can't lie.
Page's
Yeah,
top 4 in
the knock-
MVP voting.
That's not
It's
knock to
Yeah, we got
Just-
Jermaine
Cassell.
O'Neal at 3rd, and we got Page
No,
at
Sam
4th.
Cassell isn't. Sam Cassell.
Dan Gasell is a top 10
If we're just
player.
going by all NBA standards, Sam Cassell is the 4th best guard in the league.
Yeah,
Andre
there's a real
Karolinko is
argument.
13th.
Yeah, Andre Karolinko could be top 10. There's people like Michael Redd who is in this conversation. Like,
yeah,
uh,
it's really weak point in the NBA at this point. Like
And not to mention, like Yao is all NBA 3rd team, but it's like he's what 17-9. About it. Like when I think of Yao, I'm thinking of his seasons in the mid 2000s where he's like 23-10. So he's just in his second year.
fucking Baron Davis is in this conversation. In 04.
yeah.
What is it? Isn't 02? No. I thought it was a year before that was his best season. Shit.
I think
No,
it's 02. Is it?
Baron
Well,
Davis in 04?
Oh no, he is good in 04. It's just efficiency.
Yeah.
In
In 04, that's when he's getting his all NBA 3rd team. He's giving you 23, 8 and 4 on 2.5.
Which which again, like, is that a negative or a positive?
Can we talk about the narrative that is 05? So that people, this is my issue, and y'all know I got Kobe higher than everybody on this damn thing. Kobe has no argument over Nash in 05. Like, this is Kobe's worst year individually throughout his prime because of injuries, team success, and overall play. I'm sorry. Like,
well, Miles, he's not even. I don't even think he's better than McGrady or Wade this year. I'm gonna be quite honest. Well, Wade's kind of stretching it, but McGrady
he just isn't, and that's not hate. If we really break down the season as a whole, he's not gonna come out on top of guys.
This is when I get on like my high horse when I talk to fucking Kobe fans about 05. Nobody as Kobe fans. Nobody talks about 05 at all. They just go straight into 06. I'm like, no, you don't miss a fucking year. In 05, Nash, Duncan, Dirk, like KG.
You can say
Wade.
if you want to say Iverson's better. That's the crazy.
Yeah, Hey,
Oh, five.
hey, guys, Ray Allen. Thank you. Ray Allen's better than
Ray
Kobe this
Allen.
year.
Yeah, Ray.
So, guys,
He's what, the third or fourth best shooting guard this year at best, and like you could see him drop to fifth.
okay. MVP voting for 2005: Steve Nash, Shaquille O'Neal, Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, Allen Iverson, LeBron. Kobe's not even here, and we all know that. But just tell me when to stop as far as players that you think was Kobe. Kobe should have been better than that year. Okay, so
Oh, like-
Steve, Shaq, Dirk, Tim Duncan, Allen Iverson, LeBron, T-Mac, Dwayne Wade, Amari, Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
You would stop at Amari. Okay,
Yeah,
so
because that's like
at
Steve Nash.
best,
Like,
at best, Kobe is the 10th best player in the league in 05.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, but you said
That's
Ray Allen.
context. That's not the shit on him because we know it's obvious.
Yeah, because why I use 05 Ray Allen as a good argument, because if you go look at that roster on the Sonics, leading the second best offense in the NBA with fucking Nick Collison and Rasho and a young Rashard Lewis, and it's like how the hell are you a top 2, top 3 offense in the league, then translating into the playoffs rather decently with this roster? That is so gross. And all these Kobe fans say like,
forgot about Tank Commander Luke Ridnour.
yeah, Luke Ridnour too. It's like Kobe fans like to say, you know, the roster's so bad. Go look at this roster and tell me who's better outside Rashard Lewis.
They're moved by Vladimir Radmanovich.
Okay.
And Kobe fans just say, oh, go look at the production. Don't look at the name value. Yeah, look at the production, the name value. That's be a league.
wait, when you see PJ Brown in the top 15 in MVP voting, I'm kind of a little bit disgusted
Gosh,
by
let's
this
not
year.
talk about that shit. I've seen that before.
I was going to talk to you guys about
let's stop
Adam.
hating on 05 Kobe.
I was going to
because we
talk to you
can
guys
actually
about
get
Gilbert
into it.
Arenas
Yeah.
and Kevin Garnett.
The problem for me with Garnett statistically is phenomenal, but now we're getting to the stretch of his career
05,
where
I
it's
can't-
like you're now missing the playoffs. I value you making the playoffs, especially in the NBA. Like, I know his team sucks, but again, can you at
getting
least make the
44
8 seed?
wins that roster is pretty the West. I'm not gonna lie. He missed playoffs, but I'm like 44 wins with an injury riddled Timberwolves roster.
I have KG over Kobe this year, and yes, he does miss the playoffs, but it's 44 wins to 34 wins, and
Yeah, I get
like
that. Yeah,
statistically, like it's not even like KG's like ranked so fucking, but I think 05, like he's definitively probably the lower end of the top 10, but I'm still taking him over Kobe this year.
yeah, I would too. Still, yeah.
All right, let's get off the Kobe bullshit of 05. Let's get to something
fucking 06.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Okay.
Do we push Elton Brand into
Yes.
this?
Okay, let's not. No, I'm not.
Okay.
Because I thought Kobe is the best player in the league this year. I don't give a damn.
Wait, hold
I do.
on. Wait, hold on, man. Hold on.
Nice.
Didn't Elton Brand go farther in the playoffs? Uh-oh.
Nice. This is one of the best regular seasons of all time as a scorer. Shit.
In 06, the people I have over Kobe, I have Duncan, Nash, I have Dirk, and I get really torn between Kobe and LeBron this year.
Personally, give it to LeBron. I would give it to LeBron.
No,
Yeah,
and I'm not.
I think it's
I'm
very hard to evaluation.
I'm not going to ignore that he lost in the first round. I'm just saying what does it for me is the regular season. That's it.
That's fine. Like, yeah, Kobe Bryant like has an argument for being the best player in the world. Like, I'm not gonna, but it's like it's a conversation between four guys. Like, this is not
like people act like he's fourth in MVP though.
Yeah,
I
the thing
played
is,
with me stupid shit. And I'm just gonna say what it is.
Like the narrative that Kobe Bryant was just definitively like should have been the MVP this year. That's the most disgusting part about like this Kobe narrative. Like
Yeah,
there are four
Yeah.
guys in the race. This is not
Yeah.
clear cut.
and
Not to mention to
and this
everybody who likes the value. My bad, Jules. Go ahead.
no. What I was gonna say is that this is where the conversation starts to be where like, oh, how could Tim Duncan be the best player if no one was saying it? Like people weren't saying it live on national television, but if you go and look at these same like blog posts by the same writers and creators on ESPN, on these national like basketball presses, all this kind of stuff, a lot of people have Duncan over Kobe during these years. It's well written, and it like a lot of people are taking Duncan over Kobe, and this is one of the final years. Decisively, Duncan is a top 5 player in the NBA, but also just decisively the player in the NBA. And when this is what irritates me the most, it's like the Kobe fans will only go off of what the people say on national TV because it's more tangible. You know, you this is what the person said live on TV. But there's other sources that you can easily use to be like, well, this is a highly credited writer that has a All NBA vote, that has a Hall of Fame vote, that's writing that Tim Duncan is better than Kobe. Like, what's more valuable? So I don't know, but again, I have Duncan and Nash definitively over him these years, and this is where I think Dirk is a top 5.
Yeah, I'd probably put LeBron and Duncan both above him because keep in mind Duncan's averaging 11 rebounds and LeBron's averaging 7. That's creating a lot of possessions for their teammates too during that season because Kobe's 35, 5, and 4 that season. I really value the other stats for players, especially with all of the abilities for getting the ball and being able to generate points in other ways.
Fair.
I think Dirk
Mhm.
probably. I think Dirk could have won MVP, and I feel like he probably
I
should
think
have.
you should flop Nash and Dirk's MVPs, but that's
Yeah,
just me.
I've
Yeah.
I've said that personally as well. I think Dirk
Yeah.
deserves 06, and I personally say Steve Nash's peak is 07 because the efficiency takes an all time great leap, and his statistical output is just a little bit better.
Yeah, I think it's impressive nonetheless that he almost won it for the third straight time, even though Dirk won literally 67 games without, I could say, another definitive star. Like, shout out to Josh Howard, but 67 wins in the West and that's your second best player? Come on now. I got to give you credit for that.
Right, right.
A quick question for everybody before we move into the next season. How do you guys? So, okay, I know that some people don't value advanced stats. How do you guys feel about the win share stats?
They can be valuable, but I think it gets flawed to a point.
So
Okay,
what's the next year we're on?
we're on
07
07. Yeah.
or 07? Personally for me, I have Nash as the best player this year. I
That's
hear Dirk, but I think Steve Nash, basically what he's doing is a combination of what he did in 05 and then you mix it with an 06 and you kind of get this season where it's like historically great offense. And mind you, he's also in the playoffs against the Spurs. I think he's 21 and 12 in that series against a great defensive team that LeBron struggled against. And there's a lot of people that have LeBron better than Steve Nash this year.
because of the fun.
Yeah,
Look, the
yeah, because of
regular.
the finals. But like, I think it's Nash, Dirk, and then if I think Kobe, I think to me is the third best player this year.
I still got Kobe this year.
That's fine.
Just to
He's
tell,
got
I have him as the best player in the world for 3 years. This is 3 year stretch.
For me, I have Nash, Tim Duncan, Dirk. Kobe, LeBron.
Did it cut out?
Oh,
What was that?
Uh,
What was that?
no, no.
no.
Yeah.
No, and this is also like this is the last like great year, like quote unquote great year for Tracy McGrady also. So like at this point, like after this season, he just starts breaking down. And then also
No,
Garnett
yeah.
Garnett also again missing the playoffs again. Yeah, this is
I'm
I
not
think
gonna lie,
Kobe Bryant. This
Ray Allen's really good in 07, even though the Sonics suck. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Fair.
and this is the end of Shaq. It's over.
Oh, and just
this is
It's over.
Yeah.
and Jules, just because I got to get my shout out. This is Elton Brand's last great year. So God, let that say.
Oh, last great year, 2 years of a peak, not moved.
05, 05's good. Don't fucking lie to me.
Nah, fuck that.
Is Carlos Boozer a top 10 player this year?
Fuck no.
Carlos
I'm
Boozer
not-
has an argument in the year before, my opinion.
I'm good
Well,
in
he's averaging 21 and 11 and 3 that season on 34 minutes, and he's got he's terrible from the line. He's only shooting
Oh yeah,
68%.
give me Brand. Give me Brand. Actually, give me Bosch in 07. Shit, give me Bosch.
Again,
Alright.
give me Amari and give me fucking Darren Williams.
Yeah.
Give me Gilbert last. Oh damn. No, give me Gil in his last grade. I ain't gonna lie. 07 Gil's great before
Yeah.
he tears Achilles.
Yeah.
No,
Gil's-
not balls fell into his knee. That's right.
Also, this
Okay,
is
Look, let's go to Kobe's best season where he has the best part in the league. Honestly, I feel like 08's his best game.
I think 08 is in my opinion, the only year that he has decisive arguments for best player in the league. But you can make some nasty arguments about Braun. You can make some nasty arguments about CP3. You can make some nasty arguments about Dwayne Wade.
They're not even nasty arguments. Jules.
Wait, Jules, wait.
No, not Wade. I'm sorry. I'm not Wade. I'm sorry. Like Dwight Howard.
Oh, I was gonna say Kevin Garnett.
I was about to say KG.
KG as well.
KG's
Yeah. I have
He's
Kobe
top 5.
second this season. I have Kobe second behind Chris Paul. I got Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul should have won.
I got Kobe.
I got Chris Paul, Kobe, LeBron, KG, then Dwight. That's how I got it.
Kobe is tearing up the West this year. That's what
I have Kobe.
Great.
I have Kobe, Paul, and then LeBron, and then Kevin. That'd be my 4. But shout out to my guy Steve Nash for shooting almost 50% from the 3 this year. If they didn't f up the trade with Shaq, like, come on, Steve Kerr.
That messed up because Amari was great in 08, and I feel like that just messed up his shit too. Oh, and for all the Melo fans, no, he's not in the conversation. I just feel like I had to say that.
08, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Hey, wait! Shout out Mono Ginobili, Jules.
Oh, dang it!
Oh yeah. Who shit the bed and
Gunner.
Fucking shit the bed, no way, bro.
Something that we should have done is I should have tracked on an Excel spreadsheet where everybody had him on average in each year, so that we could actually do a because we have 5 people here. We could have actually done a factorization of or a summarization of where Kobe was in the league, and then make the corrections to said list.
Well, I think we're
I feel like that's something that we could have done. In hindsight, if something like this ever happens again, we know what to do now.
Yeah,
but either way,
let's go to 09. Shit, I think he's second.
Yeah,
at least second.
09, yeah, 09.
Second.
I think is Braun.
Second,
like
Braun and
LeBron.
Kobe. That is it. It's Braun and Kobe.
LeBron, Kobe, Chris Paul, and then I got Dwayne Wade.
Wade, yeah.
Nah, Wade's over Chris Paul. I'm sorry. Chris Paul shit the fucking bed against Denver. That is ruining it for me. I'm sorry
Yeah,
to be a player.
I have
right now,
Wade
but
over Chris Paul.
he shit the bed so bad, and I think Wade's better than the season 2.
I was thinking about the regular season. I could see that. I could see
Oh, he's
that.
great,
But
the
this
reason why 09 isn't better than 08 because holy fuck,
Right.
I have never seen someone so
this
my
this doesn't
Right.
this doesn't help my anti-Wade agenda, so I don't know if I can go with
Oh
that.
no, wait, oh yeah. Don't get it twisted because I'm about to push Wade in 2011. Y'all about to hear it.
This is one
But
of the
I'm fine
points.
with Wade. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I have Wade as the clear cut like third. Like I love Chris Paul. Like statistically, this is his best season. Like, but like playoff
Great.
wise, it's like not. It's atrocious.
On to 2010. Do y'all have anybody above Kobe as number 2? Because LeBron's won in this year. I'm saying
And
LeBron's still.
10 or
Yeah,
or 9 and 10. You could maybe like try to slide in Durant just
I'm good.
because like,
I'm
but
good.
I can't even make that
I feel
argument.
like I feel like you could argue Wade more than Durant. I feel like Wade's great this year. I feel like 2011's a better. Well, 2010's a great Dwight year. I can't lie. 2010's a great Dwight year.
Does
I got Kobe.
Shout
So.
out shout out to my boy Steve Nash once again proving that he's just better than John Stockton because at 35 he's still a top 10 player in the league. Let's talk about it.
Okay, this is where I'm about to get.
2011.
I don't even think he's better than Wade.
No,
Wow.
I mean, yeah, he's not the best shooting guard that year. I think Durant.
I have Durant has a case over him. I think who else is over him this year?
Dirk
I don't
has a
think
case.
I don't think Rose is. I'm good on Rose. Shout out Derek, but no.
Nah,
It's
fuck
case.
Derrick Rose, bro.
But
I
if
think
you're
this.
you value regular season a lot, shout out Amari. Shit.
Yeah,
I
like
personally think it's LeBron and Wade as the two best players in the league, and that's saying something.
I do.
LeBron, Wade,
Dwight
and I think
Dwight
yeah,
five.
Dwight.
Yeah,
Come on,
Dwight. Yeah,
guy.
I'd say Kobe's. He's top 5.
he's either 4 or 5. Like you
He's
could.
the highest he can be is 3. Lowest he can be is 5, I think. Unless Jules, you want to push your Marcus Aldridge agenda. He's all NBA this year.
Bruh, no. Lamarcus is not a top.
We'll wait till 2014. We'll go to 2014.
12. I think this is the first year Chris Paul's. I think this is the first year Chris Paul's
I
better
think
than
he's
Kobe
top
Bryant.
5. I think he's top 5. Can I push him over
I
to
can't take.
Dwight?
He's not over LeBron Durant. I don't think he's over Paul this year.
I can push him over to Dwight. I think I can push him over to Dwight. I think I can do
In
that. He's 4.
in 12
I think he's
or
4th.
11.
No, 12. He's 4th.
I don't even think is Dwight really a top 5 player this year?
I mean, look
In
who's top
2012,
Yeah. I would say top 5 too. Oh no, yeah. In what, 2012? Yeah, it's Braun from 2012 to 2014. No, 15 is Steph. He has it as Steph. Oh, I agree, but it's still LeBron. That's true. Oh, that's a fair point. There is an argument for CP3. I'd also no, and uh, is he's yeah. Stop it, Miles. It's LeBron and like regular season wise, it's Curry for sure. But if you include the playoffs as well, it's LeBron, which I would do. He has 17. Hold on, 17 is Steph Curry. Yep, he has Steph Curry at in 2017. I'd say he's a top 5 player. Oh, that's yeah, but oh, agreed. 100% agreed. You know what? You know what? Hear me out. Give me 5'9" Isaiah Thomas. See, this is where I go. I have Harden, then Kawhi, then LeBron. KD, and then Steph. Wait, no, he has LeBron in 2018. No, 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 no. You're thinking later. You're thinking later. You're thinking 2020. We'll get to it, Brick. We're now on 2018. Not even a good wave. Oh, I'm watching that the Christmas game against the Celtics with Kyrie and all that. Yeah. Kate, he was. Yeah. All right. 2019, he has Steph. He's top 5, but I don't have him. You know. Yeah. Actually, hold on. I forgot about Paul George. I have Paul George 3. I always forget this is the year Paul George is. I, I, I have him 2 or 3, and I argue that. Because I have Kawhi 1, and then I go either Paul George or Giannis myself. Nah, he's up there. He's definitely up there though. It might just be bias. Yeah, let's get into the bubble. Bubble's another year. It's just another weird year. Yep. Luca was a top 10 player. No years to Jokic in 21. He has Giannis. Yeah. He has the right player in 21. In Oh, fellas, we're right back to our favorite point guard, Steph Curry. Oh. Mmm. I, I can tell you why. Adam, Adam, in 22, it's because of the finals. Twenty twenty two is when the Jazz are the what, 2 seed? Or no, they're lower, never mind. It's 21 that I'm thinking of. Oh. Well, well, 2023. What was that, Adam? No, and Miles, no. But Adam, yeah. 2023 is making me need to bring this guy down because of the Yes, it is. It is Jason Tatum. He has in 2023, which he's top 5. That's the Embiid year. Yeah. I had. Yeah, he's Tatum's top 5, but he's not that top 4. No, Brick. No, 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 Brick. I'm not moved. I'm not fucking moved. They're a fucking play-in team. No. 2024, fellas, is Jason Tatum yet again. And then Tatum. No. Fuck you, Brick. Nah. Nah. I can't give you I can't give you less than half a season. Oh shit, Jules, you need to defend Jason Tatum real quick. Shit, Miles, you'll do that for Embiid, but not Karl Anthony Towns, mind you. 2025 is he has Shea, which that's fine. And he's a Z. He's Z. Yeah. It's absolutely disgusting. So that's like S. I was about to say 30. I was giving him more credit. My bad. Uh-oh. Oh. Hey, he loves Kobe so much, you know? Oh, go for it. Go for it. You can mention it. Yeah, but Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh... Alright. Well... Yeah. Um, Anyways. No, it definitely does. Um, alright. Well, sadly, with the audio issues I was having, apparently, I do not know if any of my audio was captured at all until I go through. Um, I love it here. Yeah. Anyway, Adam, Brick, Miles, Jules, go ahead and plug your stuff if you want. Brick, go ahead and plug away.
Yeah, Brick, Brick Lego Lifeguard on TikTok. Follow me. I do paleontology more than I do basketball, but I'm the residential Trae Young Glazer.
Alright.
I will rage bait whoever I want to, or whoever wants to have me up there to glaze Trae Young, because I will. I'm studying and watching every single Trae Young game. That's how committed I am to this.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching another episode of the Post Patrol. Hopefully my audio's fixed. We'll see. You have a good one.